A new Valorant agent is about to make their debut. Dragons are infiltrating the game, and we've got some new game modes coming out. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Before we get into it, I need to remind you guys that we love dropping great tips, top 10s, and viral clips here on this channel. You'll want to be the first one to know about them, so be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications by clicking or tapping that bell. I also want to ask you guys to give this video a like and share it with friends. It really helps us out and we appreciate all of it. I'm Jess for Top Viral Gaming, and let's get into today's video. Today we've got the latest news and leaks on Valorant's 1.03 patch. We've got leaks on a new agent and their abilities, and we're also covering everything going on with these dragon weapons coming out and so much more. Data miners have recently been able to peer through Valorant's data files and found some pretty interesting stuff. The news ranges from info on a new agent to some features like a new game mode, left-hand features, as well as some cosmetic leaks on the new dragon skins. To kick things off and go over everything we've heard, let's talk about Act 2 or Season 2 of Valorant. The first thing we know about Act 2 is that there's a new agent coming. The devs have been teasing us for weeks about an agent with the suspected name of Killjoy. Data miner and Reddit user Mango Leaks shared on Reddit everything he found. We'll add the link down below if you want to read it for yourself, but here's what he essentially posted. They say that the audio files hint to a turret. What do you guys think? Do these sound like a turret? Now, these audio files could just be placeholders for the eventual real audio files, but let's just assume that these are the real deal for a moment. If that's the case, the audio files seem to suggest that the new agent, Killjoy, will be the type of agent who will be able to put down turrets similar to Torbjorn from Overwatch or Engineer from Team Fortress 2. These original audio files came from Twitter user @ValorantExpress, and he named them according to what he thought described them best because the developers gave them some pretty vague names. I don't know about you, but to us, these clearly sound like turrets. An agent with turrets comes to some of us here at Top Viral Gaming as no real surprise. We thought it was just bound to happen. Actually, we were more surprised that an agent like this didn't come out at launch, but I digress. Some interesting data was also found speculating that the turret would not only aim at enemies, but at allies too. Like Valorant Express's tweet suggests, could this mean that when the turrets are fired at friendly players, they have the potential to heal? Another suggestion is that the turrets simply lock onto friendlies, but don't fire, giving the turrets a slight weakness to allow enemy players to maneuver past them without taking damage. Now, in our opinion, the latter seems very likely due to the level of strategy it would bring to the game and to players who choose to play as Killjoy, causing them to think wisely on their placement of the turrets. Another potential theory, and quite frankly one we think is a bit of a long shot, is these turrets could be similar to the ones we have in Team Fortress 2, where if you're hit by one, you die for a few seconds before being respawned. This one's a bit more far-fetched, but not totally out of the realm of possibility. What further helps us to believe all of this is leading to turrets is this bare bones animation tweeted by Floxay, who says, "The animation is from 0.47 and was removed with 0.49, the same time Killjoy's sound effect files were removed." We also have a potential leak that shows what could be some of Killjoy's abilities. This agent seems to have an affinity for electricity, much like Wattson in Apex Legends. As you can see in these match images, we have a strong feeling we're looking at surges of lightning. But that's not all. What's even more exciting is the ultimate animation for Killjoy seems to have also leaked. The animation was put on a model of Phoenix because there is no existing Killjoy model at the moment, and that is not what the ult does on other agents. You can see that the animation looks like he's pulling apart or trying to hold some kind of energy between his hands. Now, we're speculating that this alludes to some kind of electromagnetic pulse that when enemies are affected by it, the minimap becomes blurry, or the guns will either stop working, or crosshairs will not be seen for a short period of time. Maybe it holds enemies in place for a while and deals a minimum amount of damage. Only time will tell. What makes this whole case even more interesting is the name of the files, Detained, which could mean nothing, but I like to think it has something to do with Killjoy's lore. Whatever Riot chooses to bring to the game with this new agent should be good, but all we know for certain is that we are super excited for their arrival. If what we suspect about the turrets is true, then we know another support-type utility-based agent is on their way, and they'll be a big threat on the battlefield due to their turret-blocking paths. Twitter user player IGN suggests Killjoy could be German based on this teaser card. The word vertalig, forgive my pronunciation, means confidential, and there's also some suggestion that Killjoy could actually be called Bombshell instead. What do you guys think? Do you prefer the name Killjoy or Bombshell? Let us know in the comments down below. While you're there, do you think this agent has the potential to be the best one yet, or do you agree with us that this will mainly be a support type agent? We'd love to hear from you. The next set of leaks we got pertain to dragon skins for various weapons in-game. Now, I just have to say that these guns and knives look so sick. The skin has its own animations and even some particle effects emanating off from the guns and knives. The guns themselves are actual dragons! And as for the magazines, it looks like they're made of stone, and when the mag is empty, it just sort of crumbles away. Riot also seems to have developed a custom animation for when you kill the last opponent and get the win. Here's a look at the guns that come with the bundle. There's 4 of them: Frenzy, Judge, Vandal, and Operator. It's noted that these animations are only shown when you reach the max level with said weapons. Along with the weapons, the in-game background texture was leaked, which is straight up fire. And we also got the player card along with the spray as well. To top it off, a gun buddy was found hidden along in the files, and also this really neat looking kill emblem. Now, as nice as these dragon elements look, there is speculation that the dragon bundle will cost around $100. So start saving up if you're interested. And while we're on cosmetics, we have some more news. There seems to be a new skin on its way with the code name Cyberpunk. Okay, so as much as I want there to be a collaboration between Cyberpunk 2077 and Valorant, this just doesn't seem to be the case. Right now, not much is known about what this Cyberpunk could mean, so we'll just have to wait and see as more things come out. I want to take a moment to thank you guys for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and click or tap that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Also, hit that like button. This lets us know that you want to see more content just like this. Now, getting back to the new features being added to the game, there seems to be a new mode coming out on the Ascent map. Longtime FPS players and even other players will be excited to know that there seems to be a new deathmatch mode coming out in Valorant. The files are named FFA, or Free For All. A new timeout feature has been made alongside with a surrender mechanic, which seems like it works pretty much the same as surrender in League of Legends. A new left-hand option will also be available for those of us who are left-handed and prefer that view perspective. The option will put your weapon on the left-hand side and could be advantageous in some scenarios when you're turning a corner and the angle is better approached from that side. A new overtime feature will also be added just in case a match ends in a draw. You'll then be able to vote on whether or not you want to continue the match in OT or just have it end in a tie. There also seems to be an Xbox support coming out, which you can see by these lines of code. And finally, a new inactive mechanic will be implemented. If you're inactive in a match, your rank will be hidden until you play a set amount of matches to get it back. What do you guys think of these leaks and news? Excited to see what Riot does in this Valorant patch? Let us know in the comments down below. Check out our other videos and be sure to subscribe and turn on that bell to be notified about our latest videos.